Hello everyone. Good morning. Selamat pagi. 早上好. Maganda umaga. Ohayo gozaimasu to all my viewers wherever you are watching from in the world. Today is bright and sunny here. I'm coming live from New South Wales, Australia. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. So hope you have some tea or a snack or something to get ready there. And thank you for coming to watch us on live. Let me just first introduce myself. I have two beautiful ladies there waiting. Before I invite them to the stage, just let me introduce myself first. For those who do not know me, I'm Tracy Reeves, a servant of God. I'm a loving wife. I'm a Malaysian by birth and Australian by choice, now living in Newcastle, Australia. I'm also a part-time remedial massage therapist. I have been in the job for almost 18 years, and I have throughout the years have helped many people regain their range of motions, relieve their pain, and now I'm a digital business entrepreneur. Our topic today is, do I need to quit my job to start this business? So I would like to invite Sis Teresa to start on this topic and also introduce herself. Go ahead, sis.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday. And thank you so much, Sis Tracy and Sis Louisa, for being here with me again this morning. So before I begin, I just want to give thanks to God for another beautiful day, another chance to share, and another opportunity to grow together. I truly believe that everything we do with Him at the center, because without God, none of this would be possible. He gives us strength, He opens door, and He provides us with the wisdom to keep moving forward. So firstly, I would love to say how grateful I am to be back again with you all, with you two ladies. I know I've missed a few Mondays, and because of and honestly, it feels so good to connect with you again. I was feeling busy and not feeling well for the past weeks. So, but here's the beautiful part. I was able to stay home, focus on my recovery, and still keep my business running in the background. That's one of the many blessings of what we do. And this business is flexible. It moves with you, and it's give you room to take care of yourself and your family while still building your dreams. So for those who don't know me yet, I am Teresa Brockman, living here in Victoria, originally from the Philippines, and a proud mom of three, a healthcare worker, a passionate disability worker as well, and a proud digital business owner and a mentor. I am very passionate about helping people create more choices in their life, because I truly believe we all deserve to live with freedom, excitement, and a purpose. And most of all, I believe that when we commit our plans to God, He will guide our path. So now let's dive into today's topic. Do I need to quit my job to start this business? So this is the questions I hear a lot of many people, friends and family. And the answer is a big no. You don't have to quit your job. You can absolutely start your job or your business while you're still working full time your job. So, a quick question for you all. So, whoever, all the audience, family, friends, whoever listening us today, this morning, how many of us here are currently working full times, 2 to 3 jobs? So, you can drop your comments into this live. And yeah, most of us can't just walk away from our jobs right now. We need our jobs to sustain our business. And then later on in the future, our business will sustain our dreams. So we got to bills to pay, right? Families to look after, responsibilities that can't be put on pause. And that's okay. This business is designed to fit into your life, not the other way around. You can start part time with just a few hours a day or even a few hours a week. The key is consistency, not perfection. Little by little, those hours add up. You'll be learning, growing, and building something solid and while still keeping the security of your current job. I'd love to hear from you if you had an extra 10 to 5 to 10 hours a week. What would you love to focus on? Your business, your family, or maybe a passion project? So you can put your comments as well in here in our live. I would like to hear that one. So think of it like preparing your future. You plant the seed today, water it a little bit every day, and over time you grows. You don't have to rush or stress. You're building something that can eventually give you the freedom to make choices. And when the time feels right, when your business income starts to match or even exceed your job, you can make that transition with confidence. Another beautiful part of this journey is the excitement. Every day you wake up with something to look forward to. You're no longer stuck in the routine of just working to live. Instead, you're building towards a future that excites you. So let me ask you again, what one thing you'd love your business to give you? Like more time and more freedom, the ability to travel, right? Share it in the comments as well if you want to. I'd love to know your dreams. So if you're listening today and you're been thinking, I'd love to start, but I can't quit my job right now. Let me assure you, you don't have to. Start small, start where you are, and grow step by step. I always say this, it's not about how fast you go, it's about moving forward. Even the small step in the right direction is progress. And remember, when you put God first as well in that you do, He will bless the work of your hands and guide you towards the right opportunities. So before I finish this, I want to leave this with you. Your job can take care of your present, but your business can create your future. and the best time to plant the seed is today. So that's all for my side, sis. Tracy, back to you.
Thank you so much, Sis Teresa. That is really, really inspiring. And I think she have covered most of the topic that the both of us want to say. Yes, it's actually, like for me, it's like a planting a seed, as what Sis Teresa said. So remember, you are not building something just get rich for tomorrow. You need to have the patience and be persistent. Okay, now I'd like to invite Sis Louisa to come and speak to us about this topic and also introduce herself, please. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good morning from our side here in Sydney, Australia. Magandang umaga rin sa lahat ng mga Filipinos around the world at sa tanang mga Bisaya. Hello, hello. Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. OMG, it's another morning. And Sister Teresa, we are so excited for you to be here. And we couldn't wait that this day will come. Thank you so much for joining in with us. And for those of you who don't know me again, I'm Louisa. I'm proudly based here in Sydney, Australia, but originally from Leyte, Philippines. So Bisaya Jud akong dako na maglisod na taan eh. I'm a devoted wife and a passionate assistant nurse, and I'm a woman of faith, the same as these ladies. So for the past 4 years, I've also been a proud digital business owner alongside with my casual nursing job. So I'm actually doing this a part time. So can you imagine that? So I started this journey to help moms, nurses, and hardworking parents who give so much to their careers and families. And I know so many nurses are doing their jobs really, really hard for their families, yet they still long for more time, for freedom, and a better future. So the same as us, we have to work hard for the future of our family. So like many, I want to break free from the cycle of overwork and missed moments. So guys, I apologize with all the noises in my background because my husband is cooking and preparing for his breakfast. I want to break the cycle of overwork and missed moments and create something that could support our dreams. So we're still a young couple, so I think anyone can make a dream, right? Even we start having dreams when we were kids. So doesn't mean that we're in this point of this age we still we stop our dreams. We need to continue, right? So this business has been given me a hope, purpose, and a way to prepare for a future for me, my husband, my family. So sana po with our stories here, we can inspire and help you start your online business too. So our topic for today, give me a second, guys. So do I need to quit my job to start this business? Well, when I started this business, I hope I do. But because I've been really working hard for so many years, so I would say no. So I don't need to quit my job. So you too, if you want to start this business, you don't need to quit straight away. But if that's what you plan, go ahead. But first, you just need to start. So not on my mind to quit nursing yet. So because I would love to move around. I'm a kind of person that I like to be busy most of the days, and I'm not the person to sit around for the entire shifts of the week. So I like to walk around and see my patients, how they going. That's how passionate I am with my job. So when I began this journey, I was still working as an assistant, and I'm still working at present. So but then back then I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and unsure if I could handle anything more aside from the nursing, right? So I said, can I really do this? But you know what? I didn't quit when I started this business. Instead, I started to adjust my shifts only later because I realized I had to prioritize as well this business. So I carved out time between shifts. I do my business during breaks and also on the weekends. So, I started small, learning small, posting, messaging. So we use our social media platforms to do this. And it's a lot, it's really free to do this, right? It's only up to you if you want to upscale the level of your skills, and slowly things have changed. Of course, because we have a video training in this, we have really great video training in this system. That's why it's really easy for us to actually navigate through this journey. So this business isn't about risking everything. Of course, as we do this business, we still need to help out our families back home. That's why it's still important to have our job and at the same time doing this as our sideline. It's like a financial flexibility. So it's about building as well something alongside what you already do. So I think before that, I'm only been just stuck with nursing and couldn't do anything else. I don't have any experience as a business owner. But guys, this business is very flexible. It's only portable. I use it with my mobile wherever I go, and designed for real people with real responsibilities. And I know like everyone is so busy as well, especially if you have kids and you have other extended family at home. It's very tedious job, especially if you're a mom, a wife, right? So you don't need a degree, guys, a fancy setup. If you want to have a table, I'm just here in our dining table. We just have a small area here where I live. So, or you don't need to submit resignation letter, so you just need to make a decision. So here's why you don't need to quit. So first, again, it's a time flexible. So in this business, I choose when to do my business. For example, when I get so busy in the morning, or I have job in the afternoon, so I make time for this in the morning before I go to work. So that's where when I do my business and posting. So it really depends how much you work in this business. So it's a low startup cost, so no need for offices, inventory, or big investments. Again, as we keep saying, that it's so totally different from a traditional business where you have this overhead cost, the rent, the gas, all the things that you need to purchase. And yeah, it's a lot of costs. Even the bills, electricity bills, you have to handle that. But in this business, you don't have to do that because you can do it the comfort of your home. So skill based, not status based. So here again in this business, our story, our voice, our heart, those our assets. So you don't need to be very very professional. It's good if you are you have a technical skills, you learn from it from school, from work. But here in this business, anyone can. So when we start this business, even though I'm a little bit tech savvy, but still like I don't know a lot of things doing some other apps. But because of our training, it does really help, and with our mentors and coaches teaching us how to do this. So grow at your pace. So again, you can slowly or go all the way when you are ready. Some people are slow, some people are fast. So if you want to get a good results, then you have to be serious and dedicate more time, right? So we're also purpose driven. So we're not actually selling, we're inspiring, we're educating and empowering women, moms, parents, anybody, any gender in this business. So I'm proud to say that I built this while still working. I'm still working, guys. So maybe when I'm turning into the what do you call this, retirement or golden age, and probably there will be the time when I'm tired already working, right? So we're getting there. So and now I help others to do the same. So because freedom doesn't start with quitting, you have to remember this, and it starts with choosing, and it will be start today. That's all for me, sis Tracy. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I talk so much.
Thank you so much, Sis Louisa. Gee, you have spoken everything that I wanted to say.
Sorry. It's my point.
It's all right. Actually, it's very true, guys. When you start this young, and then you can plan for your early retirement. She is just the opposite of me, Sis Louisa, because I am much older than her, and actually I am planning for my retirement. So yes, thank you, Sis Louisa. That's really very inspiring. Okay, now it's my turn to share. The topic is, do I need to quit my job to start this business? Just like both of our ladies here, we already know absolutely not. We're not quitting our job. This the beautiful things about this global business is that you don't need to quit your job, whether it's part-time or full-time. Just like Sis Louisa, when she first started, she have been doing like 2-3 jobs, and then after that she cut down to shorter shift and do lesser job. So that's what our aim is for. And then most people begin with part-time, some begin with full-time. Like myself, I begin with part-time. I'm still working like 3 days a week while still managing my work, my family, and also everyday responsibility. It's actually better when you still working, because that way you can fund your business without stress. So whatever you're earning here in your job, you can fund into your business. As you all know, put it this way: in any businesses, big or small, traditional or digital, they all require a startup cost or capital. That's why I say it's better still that you have a job, because when you have a job, then you can fund your own business, because everything you do, you need a little capital to start up. It's a startup cost for the business. And also it's about building gradually and consistently. So in our business, you don't expect it to get rich straight away, because you need to be consistent, and also you need to build up the business, just like Sis Teresa just said earlier. You plant the seed. Like for me, I always picture myself like I'm putting a seed on the ground, and I every day watering it, and to see one day it will flourish and it will bloom. That is part of the process. Okay, so you have to also have patience. So if you want to see success in a short time, then you put in more time and more effort. Just like the traditional businesses, you want more money, you work more overtime or take up more shift. But in a digital world, you want more money, you put in more time. That's how it works. And also you can do it anywhere, anytime, on your own pace. Many people begin while working full-time, slowly building momentum, and then the income start coming in. Over time, as your business grow, you can then decide if you want the transition feel right for you, whether, like for myself, I'm still holding a part-time job. Of course, I'm looking forward to my early retirement. I don't want to work until 67. That is why I started this digital business. My aim is I want to retire as early as I can. So this is how much time and how consistent I am in this business, depending on my pace. Some people just in 5 months or 10 months, they already in the transition of stopping their job and resign from their job and be committed full-time into this digital space. But as for me, because I'm still in a slow pace, because there's so many things that I need to learn and also to catch up, that is why I'm a little bit in the slow pace, but the day will come. Okay, so you can keep, so that I can keep stabilizing my current income, and also while planting the seeds of something bigger for the future. So I always think ahead. whatever I do, I always think ahead. That is why this business for me is actually for my early retirement and also to fund my future. After I retire, you will not have any income, or you may not have any or maybe your pension is just a very small amount which will not sustain all your bills. So this is why you have a side hustle business, so that in the future you do not have to be worried. After you retired, you don't have to worry about the income. You have a security income there. So remember, you don't have to wait for the perfect time. You can start where you are with what you have right now. Small action today can lead the life-changing result tomorrow. Also remember, it's not overnight success. It's about planting the seed now and letting it grow steadily, so you can create options and freedom for your future without risking your present security. That is why to have a job is also very important, until you really feel that, okay, now I think I'm really secured, I can resign from my job, then you go ahead. Okay, so this is all our advice for you, and also hope you have been inspired. So now I would like to ask our two ladies, do you have any advice or any last word for our audience today? Go
Um,
All right, you
go
go
ahead.
first, whatever.
Yeah. I just wanna shout out to our coach. She said, "Thank you for sharing. Well explained, ladies. Thank you, coach, for actually giving your time and watching with us." So for me, guys, to all moms, nurses, and parents, I always mention these people, to all healthcare workers out there, guys, just start. Keep showing up in your career and start building this business alongside with it. It's very flexible. I'm telling you that. I've been here for 4 years. Sister Tracy 2 years, and Sister Teresa is very new in this business. So what I can say is many of us are still working while growing our income online. So some have made this their plan A. So not just us, but there are so many thousands of business partners is actually doing this business. Used to be their plan B and now their plan A, because it does really works. So why? Because this business is very sustainable. Once it flourishes, it provides consistent income, flexibility, and of course, the financial freedom. So you don't have to choose between your job and your dreams. So you can build both. Okay. So register on my website. I have my website here, www.growwithluisa.com. Register your name and your email address. So don't quit, guys. Just keep going and build this business. Thank you so much, Sis Tracy.
Thank you. How about you, Sis Teresa? Go ahead.
Thank you, Sis Tracy. Let me share this verse with you all, or ever watching in these lives today. This always gives me strength. So commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. So Proverbs 16:3. So as you take those small steps in your business, in this business, remember, you're not doing it alone. God is guiding you every step of the way as well. All right. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you ladies. Um, so every week we learn, we grow, and we get inspired. Let's keep moving forward together with God as our guide, and let's make this week an amazing one. So this is my website here. You can register your name and your email address, www.teresabrockman.com. Take care and stay blessed, and I'll see you next Monday. Back to you, sis.
Thank you. Oh, yes. For our audience here, if you've been praying for a change or a second income stream, this is your answer prayer. Whether you are a massage therapist, hairstylist, parents, nurses, trying to break free from paycheck to paycheck, life, this business is made for you. Don't wait to be ready. Okay? Start before you're ready because smart people don't wait for opportunity. They create them. So message me info or register to my website www.𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔digital.com. Yes, I agree with Sis Teresa about, leave things to God. I have this favorite verse here like, call me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. Jeremiah 33:3. Okay, guys, have a blessed day
Have a
and I hope
lovely
to see you
day.
again next week.
God
Yes,
bless
bye
Bye.
you.
everybody. Thank you so
Bye.
much for
Thank
watching
you.
us.